Cheese has been making handmade artisan cheese for over 90 years and has over 25 flavors of cheese. Stop by the store for sampling of all the cheeses. The store also offers several South Dakota-made products. And at the store, find Remedy Brewing on tap. Dimmick Cheese offers gift boxes, and fundraisers are available. To find out more, go to the website, dimmickdairy.com, or call 605-928-3833. And don't forget to check your local grocery store for their premium cheeses and cheese spreads. Dimmick.
You are a dynamite contractor. Your younger brother Gary is a slightly less dynamite contractor. But together, you make Mom proud. Look at you two. And look at your crew. Brenda the Calculator Cutler, Bill the Drill Robinson, and then there's the new guy. New guy struggles with stairs, and that'll cost you. Lucky for you, you have IMT Business Insurance. Learn more at imtins.com. Be worry-free with IMT.
Advanced Sunflower is your locally owned and operated sunflower processing company that buys all types of sunflowers for the edible and bird food industries. They market sunflowers domestically and internationally, so they have a wide range of options to get you the best price for your sunflowers. Most advanced sunflower contracts have an Act of God clause, so you don't have to worry if Mother Nature takes a toll on your crop. Give Jared or Danny a call to get you the most profit out of your sunflowers.
A credit card that fits your lifestyle and saves you money. Why would you settle for anything less? A Dakota Land Federal Credit Union Visa will earn travel rewards, 1% cash back, and 9.90% annual percentage rate. The right rate and all the right features puts you right where you want to be. Stop by any convenient branch location or check us out online at DakotaLandFCU.com. Dakota Land, federally insured by NCUA.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Burke Livestock Auction is a family-owned livestock marketing center in Burke, South Dakota. We are located in south central part of the state. Cattle sales are held weekly on Saturdays, with approximately 65,000 of south central South Dakota and north central Nebraska's finest feeder and breeding cattle marketed annually. Mark your calendar for our September 21st fall calf and yearling sale. Sale starts at 9:30 with lunch to start at 11. Burke Livestock is a proud supporter of state amateur baseball.
When it comes to sports bars, the Sports Center in Larchwood, Iowa has put themselves above the rest. They open bright and early, 7 a.m. on weekdays and 10 a.m. on weekends, so you can start your day off right with them. And speaking of starting your day off right, they have daily food specials that will have your taste buds jumping for joy. The best flatbread pizza in the area, top-notch burgers, and don't worry, they have the best salads as well. The Sports Center in Larchwood. If you haven't tried it yet, put it down as your next destination.
Say there was a place, the perfect place for the everyday things you need to take care of around the house. The squeaky hinges and burned out bulbs. The toilets that run and faucets that don't. That perfect place wouldn't be a warehouse. It'd be just the right size. It would be an Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
What started out to be a small community celebration has grown into an attraction that draws literally thousands of people each year. Mark your calendars for June 19th, 20th, and 21st, 2025 for the 75th Annual Tabor Check Days in Tabor, South Dakota. Check food, check music, and check hospitality await you in Tabor. Check Days is sponsored by the Tabor Chamber of Commerce and proudly supports the Tabor Bluebirds and Bonhomme High School athletics.
Sun Gold Sports is proud to call Mitchell and Huron home. With over 50 years of experience, we are here for all of your printing needs. Whether it's for your business, school, or personal, we are your one-stop custom shop. Screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, banners, trophies, awards, and so much more. Give Steph a call at 605-770-6829. Sun Gold Sports of Huron and Mitchell. We print t-shirts.
Say there was a place, the perfect place for the everyday things you need to take care of around the house. The squeaky hinges and burned out bulbs. The toilets that run and faucets that don't. That perfect place wouldn't be a warehouse. It'd be just the right size. It would be an Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Prairie Valley Farm Charolais is located in Platte. Since 1980, David has worked with his father, family, and hired men to provide bulls with the best health, management, selection, and genetics to produce a quality product to meet the customer's needs. Mark your calendar for their annual bull sale on the second Saturday of April. Check out their website at pvfcharolais.com or give David Mason a call for more information. Prairie Valley Farm Charolais is a proud supporter of all Black Panther school activities. Remember, U.S. beef, it's what's for dinner. Located in the heart of Mitchell, Blarney's is your one stop for mouth-watering food, refreshing drinks, and your latest sports action. Fans, it's state amateur baseball time, and Blarney's is your pre- and post-game destination. Whether you're finishing up the early game and need a spot to eat for lunch, or celebrating a late-night victory, stop in at Blarney's and keep the party going with cold, refreshing drinks. Blarney's Sports Bar and Grill, a proud supporter of the state amateur baseball tournament.
From your innovative attachment solutions provider for over 40 years, MDS Manufacturing. One of a kind, revolutionary, game-changing. MDS doesn't make the loader, MDS makes the loader better.
As the weather
Welcome back to Cadwell Park. This is Jody Brozick of LiveTicket.tv bringing you coverage of the Castlewood Ravens taking on the Tabor Bluebirds. Brett Greenfield, the commissioner.
Hola.
Joining me. Let's go ahead and take a look at how these two teams get here to the 92nd annual state amateur tournament. The Ravens, who used to be the Monarchs.
No, the Ravens have always been the Ravens. They've just combined now with the Monarchs, so they've got a local Class B team, no Class A team. Anyway, in the Eastern Dakota League, they went
13-8.
No, that's their overall record. I can't remember. I think they were 8-4. In the district, they defeated Volga 13-3. It was actually a much closer game early on. In fact, I think Volga was up 3-1, and they managed to put together a few good innings late and went to the 10-run victory. They lost to Lake Norden 2-1 in a very good semifinal matchup, and then beat Elkton 3-2 in a very good matchup last Monday night to qualify. That was actually Dan Haug's 500th win, the franchise's 500th win, but Haug has managed them all the way through. So that's a look at them. And we'll flip over to Tabor. They're 13-5 overall. Manager again, Chris Sutera. He's going to serve as the DH today. They defeated Freeman 5-0, Lesterville 6-3. They're the South Central champs. So they're the one champion in this quarter of the bracket, or I'm sorry, in this group of four. Last night, what was it? The
No, we got it right.
Larchwood
here.
Diamonds were the district champion coming out of that one. So
let's go ahead and recap or take a look at the starting lineups. First for the Ravens, Gus Steiger going to lead off. He's the shortstop. Alex Gower will be on the mound doing the pitching. Kellen Bank, what are you doing? You're bailing on you, Bank.
Sorry, what's that? Kellen Bank.
Oh, Kellen Bank, the left
Sorry.
fielder. Will bat third. Peyton Garbers is the cleanup hitter. He'll be the third baseman. Booker Schooley is Schooley. Of course, School, the second baseman, batting fifth. Blaine Schliesman, the catcher. Lucas Ching, the first baseman, will bat 7th. Adam Ching will bat 8th and play right field. And Jacob Tweet will play center field and round things off for the Bluebirds. Now, get ready to announce these names, these Czech names.
Riley Rolshadel, the shortstop. Hunter
all know
Hallett,
that
first
one.
baseman. Joey Slama, the catcher. Chase Corton, center fielder. Brady Bierma, right fielder. Bo Rolshadel, second baseman. Sam Saba. Third baseman. Chris Sutera will be the designated hitter. Zach Sutera, the right fielder. And Jared Miller will be handling the pitching duties.
Now, quick question. The Jared Miller that used to be with Canova?
Yes, I believe that's correct. Of course, they had 2 Jared Millers. And then there's a Jared Miller who used to play basketball and is Mike and Ryan's brother from Mitchell. But, yes, this is a Jared Miller from Mitchell who used to play for Canova, if I've got it correct.
Well, while I have a moment and we're doing first pitches, let's go ahead and thank some of the sponsors that are helping us bring coverage of today's game to you. First, Check Days. Mark your calendars for June 19th, 20th, 21st of 2025. It's the 76th annual Tabor Check Days in Tabor, South Dakota. Czech food, Czech music, Czech hospitality await you in Tabor.
Check it out.
Check it out. That's what I was thinking, too. Good one. Also, the Tabor Lumber Company. The Tabor Lumber Company is dedicated to providing our customers the product, services, and expertise to make data-driven decisions to benefit their organization. For Castlewood, Cone's Corner. There's plenty of history for gas pumps and munchies for travelers, but the store now carries an inventory of approximately 2,500 firearms plus table, chair, and trailer rentals.
Bang, bang.
Cone's Corner in Castlewood.
I should tell you a story as we go along about how that got started.
I'll allow you. And finally, Castlewood Elevator. Explore ways how they can help you sell your crop and check your bids. With services in grain and agronomy, Castlewood Elevator is a proud supporter of the Castlewood community. And, of course, one last time, I would like to thank Shields. They are our lineup sponsor today. We brought those to you. Shields carries world-class brands and back every product they carry with their Shields guarantee. You can feel confident knowing you're purchasing the same footwear, apparel, and gear that the professionals are wearing. Maybe Eye Clinic. They're not. No, I just heard it. I'm not saying it. And if you're following along on Game Changer, go ahead and search either the Castlewood Ravens or the Tabor Bluebirds. And then just go ahead and click on that game. It'll be coming up on Game Changer, and then you can get to see the entire tournament bracket. There's all kinds of stats there once you get in there. Standings. Oh, they don't put the stats in there. I was hoping all the stats were there for me also.
Well, if you'll give me your email address, I'll make you a tournament administrator until I have to bounce you. And then you can see that kind of stuff, too. I've only got room for one more, but Jared Miller is completing his warm-up tosses. Looks like Dennis Becker will be behind the plate. Dave Edler, the ump at third, and Dan Lund, the ump at first base.
Jared Miller is actually Derek Miller's little brother, not the same one that plays for Canova, but related.
Oh, that's right. He didn't play for them last year, but I knew it was Derek's brother. He's the one that's been up here running the scoreboard a lot in the past.
All of them have played for Mount Marty, and this is his first year of amateurs. Last year he didn't play because he had Tommy John surgery.
He did play for Canova one year, didn't he?
He did, I believe, as a pickup, a Young Legion pickup.
Gus Steiger skies this one into deep right field.
Boy, did
Steiger is a former professional baseball player. He was working his way through the minors, and he got hit by a pitch. It broke his hand or his wrist, and that was the end of it. He's a young talent, a really, really potent bat. Alex Gower now the batter. He's the pitcher for the Castlewood Ravens today. Another good stick. He hits line drives everywhere. I see him hit more to left field than right these days. takes the first pitch for a called strike.
And for the record, Doug Sudbeck, 53.
Okay.
Just catching up on some of our missing messages.
That one's down. Ball 1-1 the count. Gower from Watertown. Actually, his parents lived in Clark, I think, when he was born. Wouldn't mind him still living there and being a trader. He nearly chose to come to Clark, actually, a few years back, but he chose the Ravens because they were a little closer. Probably a little more tolerable. 2-1 the count to Gower. Here's the pitch. Gower's a teacher down in Des Moines. He and his wife are down there. She's finishing up school. Here's the 3-1 from Miller. And that is a called strike. I was going to say misses. He must give the audible before he gives the hand signal. So it's a full count. The pitch and a swing and a miss.
Looks pretty good for Tommy John.
Yeah. Kellen Bink now up to bat. Played his Legion ball for Castlewood Clear Lake Co-op. He's from Clear Lake. Good young talent. First pitch called strike. And here's the pitch from Miller, and that's high. They check him, and Dan Lund says no, he did not.
Not even close.
I think that was about the same swing as what we saw in the last pitch of the last game. I questioned that one, but I didn't want to say anything. And there's a ball. 2-1 the count. Jody's doing some troubleshooting, so you're stuck with me flying solo for a minute. Bank and his brother Ethan, both on the Castlewood Ravens roster. I'm not sure if Ethan is here today. He's not in the lineup. There's a swing and a miss. 2-2 the count. He does not appear on their lineup card. Oh, yes, he does. Sorry. So he must be in the dugout. Also a good young talent. And there's a swing and a miss. So it's 3 up and 3 down for the Castlewood Ravens in the top of the first inning with 2 strikeouts recorded by Miller. We'll head into the bottom of the first. Tabor coming to bat, and we're still scoreless. We'll be back in 1 minute.
So does our time outside. If you've been putting off your next home project, then Elite Renovations in Platte and Mitchell is ready to help. If you're looking to upgrade or update your roof, siding, windows, doors, and decking, they've got you covered. Interior trim, flooring, cabinets, tile, or drywall, they got the crews. Book a free consultation to discuss your options. Visit their website at elitereno-sd.com to get started with your summer project.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dino app for extra savings and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
Triatel is a telecommunications company that serves over 10 small communities.
And just because you live in a small community doesn't mean that you can't get good service.
For me, it's really important to be able to work remotely here in the country.
If you live in the Triatel service area and you're looking for a good, reliable, high-speed internet connection, we've served our members for 65 years and we're going to be serving you long into the future.
And welcome back. Riley Rothschadel steps up to the dish. Alex Gower is the pitcher for the Castlewood Ravens. Rothschadel is last year's batting champion in the state tournament as a Legion pickup player takes the first pitch for a called strike. Rothschadel, one of the really superior talents in his first year as a Legion player. That's a ball hit off Lucas Ching's arm into foul territory. And he knows how to make it hurt. Holy cow. Ends up on third base. Error. Hunter Halleck now the batter with a runner on third base. Fists this one out to the second baseman. Booker Schooley's up with it over to first base, but the Tabor Bluebirds are on the board after 3 pitches have been delivered. Joey Slama now the batter. He's catcher for the Bluebirds. For the Ravens, Adam Ching is in right field. Jacob Tweet in center. Kellen Bank is in left. There's a called strike. Around the infield, Peyton Garbers, the pickup player from Clark, is at third. Gus Steiger is at short. Booker Schooley at second. Lucas Ching at first. Behind the plate is Blaine Schliessman. And as I mentioned, Alex Gower is on the mound. Two and one now the count. Slama batted .323 on the season. Here's the 2-1. Hit out into center field. Tweets under it, and he makes the play. 2 down.
Batting cleanup for the Bluebirds, the center fielder, number 20, Chase Corton.
I see a Clark Trader on the field.
Yep, sporting the red today. The Reds are kind of the favorites, but they've got a navy blue and a gray as well. This ball shot out into right field. That was Chase Corton with the single. Adam Ching handles it and gets it in.
Batting fifth for Tabor, the right fielder, number 21, Brady Bierma.
Brady Bierma now steps up. He's the right fielder for the Bluebirds. Bierma batted .321 on the season. Shows bunt. He's bunting for a hit. Gower pounces on it and has to throw. I tell you what, Bierma got down the line in a hurry. Now batting is Bo Rothschadel, the second baseman. On the season, Rothschadel batted .341. Here's the pitch, and that's called strike. Bluebirds with 2 hits on the board. Here's the pitch. Chopper to Booker Schooley. He's up with it. Over to first base. Lucas Ching handles it. And that's going to retire the side, but Tabor comes up with 1 run on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 2 men left on base. We'll head into the top of the second inning. Castlewood trailing 1-0. They'll be up to bat when we come back in a minute.
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at New Gent Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, New Gent Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's N-U-G-E-N Marion.com.
A better you starts closer to home, with people who understand your way of life and belong to your community. Primary care providers at Horizon Health know you and know how to help you stay well. We're here to keep you healthy and care for you through every stage of life. so you can keep doing what you love and make every day a better one. Schedule an appointment at horizonhealthcare.org.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Peyton Garber steps up to the dish, serving as the cleanup batter for the Ravens today. Again, he's the Clark Trader pickup. Watch his approach. He's not going to have anybody go up by him and lift up his foot as the pitcher's in his delivery, lifts it up and plants it.
Wow.
Now, he did foul it off in foul territory over on the third base side, but again, Peyton Garber's capable of pulling, in my opinion, anybody, no matter how hard they throw. Batted .516, I think, on the season. No, I think it was higher than that. .531. Pretty stout, and that's legit. 1-1 the count to Garber's. Skips in there. 2-1 now the count. Jared Miller wanting to work quickly.
Who was his hitting coach?
I'd like to say it was me, but no. Ball. He played ball at college. Last year, I think he played for Elk Point, maybe. He was down there in that southeast corner. Moved up to the Webster area. I think he's out at Lake Pickerel. Smashes that ball into deep left center.
That's into the wind.
And that's going to be a double for Garbers, leading things off here in the top of the second. That's just what the doctor ordered. Try to answer back, get a guy in scoring position right away. The batter now is Booker Schooley with Blaine Schliessman on deck. Incidentally, Lucas Ching, who usually bats in the cleanup spot, is batting in the 7-hole today.
I see what they did. Spaced them out.
Here's the pitch. Taken high for ball 1. Schooley, first-year amateur, played for the Legion team last year. Good young talent. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss. On the season, Schooley only batted .205, making the adjustment. Even as a Legion player, he didn't have the most feared stick in their lineup, but he is a very, very good athlete all around. In fact, I think Clark picked him up last year and would have played him if he could have, or likely would have played him, considered it, but I don't think he was able to be here. 1-2 the count to Booker Schooley. Here's the pitch. Fouled off, out of play. Blaine Schliessman waits on deck. He's the catcher. Batted .236 on the season. We've seen Blaine knock a few home runs out of the park. Wind's pushing things back in today from left, but he's got a potent stick. Well, that one probably
cut a corner.
Borderline.
Cut a corner, we'll say. Maybe the back corner.
maybe the batter's box corner.
Batting 6 for the Ravens, the catcher number 15, Blaine Schliessman.
Miller liked it, though, when he released it. He was like, he thought he'd hit it.
So I guess my point with the discussion about Schliessman is he's got the capability of hitting the ball hard. That .236 average, probably not indicative of his capabilities. Checks his swing, doesn't go. 1-1 the count with one down, runner on second. That's Peyton Garbers again. They're playing him to push up the middle. You got Riley Rothschadel very much up the middle. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss.
Miller showing really good velocity. Nice pop on that fastball.
Yeah, between him and Riley Rothschadel, that's a pretty good 1-2 punch. And Bo Rothschadel, I know he throws some innings for him.
Throws Corton.
Yeah, that's right. Here's the pitch. If I was in a Clark dugout, somebody would say, got to give that one a little lean.
Well, in game one, they would have.
Yeah. And
boy,
called third strike. So $20 this inning contributed to Mitchell baseball for the called third strike. Lucas Ching now makes his way to the plate, playing first base today.
Batting seventh for Castlewood, the first baseman, number 42, Lucas Ching.
On the season, excuse me, Ching batted .273.
Now, how many Class A teams are a member of the Eastern Dakota League?
None now.
None now, but they used to be.
Used to be Castlewood Ravens and Aurora A's. Watertown. No, Brookings has never been in that league. They've played a lot of the league teams. Aberdeen has played a lot of the league teams, but Aberdeen's in the Northern Plains League, and I think Brookings is in that Sioux Empire League, if I'm not mistaken. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count now. I think it sounds like there's chatter about Watertown getting together, getting the band back together.
The boys are back?
Yeah, hopefully. Here's the 1-2. And he paints the corner and gets a called third strike. No runs on one hit, no errors, and one man left. 3 strikeouts looking that inning, and that's going to retire the side for the Castlewood Ravens. We'll head into the bottom of the second inning with Tabor leading 1-0 when we come back in 60.
It might be time for you to strongly consider leasing bulls from Jorgensen Land and Cattle. Here's Cody.
Well, it's a really good option to acquire some excellent genetics for an affordable price. It's become really popular. When you first hear about lease bulls, sometimes it may frighten a person. So this is a different ballgame. You know, there's a genetic program behind these bulls. These are bulls that have a genetic program and really are designed genetically to very nice calves.
Call 1-800-548-BULL.
At Lesterville Feed and Grain, they pride themselves on offering top-notch products at competitive prices. Whether you're looking for feed for your livestock or grains for your crops, they have you covered. And with their market bids, you can rest easy knowing you're getting the best deal possible. But it's not just about the products, it's about the service. Their knowledgeable staff is there to help answer any questions you may have and provide expert advice to help you succeed in your farming endeavors.
Shields All Sports Store is your one-stop for everything outdoors, with local experts eager to guide you through the widest selection of brands. Your one-stop for exercise gear to get working out or fashions for going out. And your one-stop for footwear in your size, your style, yours to take home today. Shields, employee-owned, community-minded, and like no place you've ever shopped before.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park. There's a view from center field. Looking in, and this one maybe going out at the wind.
Lazy fly ball.
Oh my goodness.
SDABA hit it a ton, but into the wind. And it's a lazy fly ball handled by Kellen Bink out there in left field. Chris Sutera now, the 8th batter in the order, serving as the designated hitter today. He's a player manager for the Bluebirds. First pitch off the plate outside for ball 1. Called strike. 1-1 the count. Evens things up. And there's a called ball.
I agree. 50-50.
That was pretty close. I just thought, based on his body language, he was going to ring
That
it.
one's got a chance.
Fall into no man's land out in left center field for a base hit.
Batting ninth for Tabor is the left fielder, number 4, Zach Sutera.
So the number 8 batter in the lineup gets on. Zach Sutera steps up to the plate. Hammers this one out into right field. It'll be a base hit. He's out. So Dan Lund all over that one. He started waving his hands right away. Said that it clipped Chris Sutera.
Oh, a fielder's choice.
For the Bluebirds, at the top of the order, and shortstop Riley Rothschild. An error on the first baseman.
Batter at the plate, Riley Rothschadel, with a runner on first base. Now we're going to toss one in the other batter's box. Count will go 2-0. Gower going to kick home a fastball. Yeah, catch a corner.
I'm sorry. I'm sitting here in the. I'm trying to roll through my Rolodex in my mind to figure out if that's credited as a hit and then offensive interference. Anyway, we got a 6-3 put out. Gus Steiger to Lucas Ching for out number 3. There were no runs. 1 or 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the top of the third.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home. Now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
The heart of farming season is coming.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park. About to begin the top of the third. We've got a good one brewing here. It's 1-0. Tabor with the lead, but both teams have settled in here as we go to the final portion of the first third of this game.
Leading off for Castlewood in the top of the third inning.
Leading off, this is number 22.
Adam Ching, the right fielder.
Also known as Adam Cha-Ching.
AC.
AC.
They call him Slater. A Saved by the Bell reference. First pitch taken for a ball. Adam batted .218 on the season. Fouled off. Adam and Lucas are twin brothers. So I'll give Cohen's Corner a little extra airtime.
Yeah, let's hear this story.
Cone's Corner has been owned by my family for a century. My dad was born when his parents ran the place, but it wasn't a gun shop. It was just a gas station out in the country back then. Kurt Carter owned the place, and he had a couple of his grandpa's guns from World War I on display. And somebody came through. It's 1 and 2, and there's a foul ball. Staying alive. Anyway, somebody came through, and they wanted to buy those guns. And he said, well, those are my dad's, and I couldn't part with those. He said, but I have a couple more out in the shed if you'd like to look at those. And the guy went and looked at them, and he was like, yeah, I'll buy them. So he sold him those 2 guns. There's a ball for 2-2. And as the story goes, he used the money from those 2 guns to buy 4 guns, and that's how the gun shop was birthed, kind of as an accident, really. Unsuspectingly, Lucas Ching. Yep. Or, I'm sorry, Adam Ching with the line drive base hit. So he stayed alive on that foul ball, just barely got bat on it. Catcher didn't corral it, and he comes up with a single. So they have a leadoff batter on again, and Jacob Tweet, who has batted anywhere from 1 to 9, serving in the 9-hole today, but he's got speed and not a bad stick. See if he can move him up or get a rip. He's going to try to move him on a bunt. Pops it up foul.
Back to Cone's Corner. That first transaction now has led to an inventory of 2,500 plus firearms.
And if I got the story wrong, I apologize, but I think it's pretty close to that.
Cone's Corner.
There was a 6-month period when it wasn't owned by somebody in our family, and they came back and said, it's just not working the way we thought. It's more than we thought. We'd like to give it back, and they said they'd take it back, and
that's a great story.
Kind of a, yeah, it's become a pretty iconic business. I remember it when it was just a kind of a, well, rudimentary type building, but now they've got a nice, beautiful place out there. There's a ball. 1 and 2 the count to Jacob Tweet. Did not show bunt there again with 2 strikes. You want to move him, you got to put the bat on the ball one way or another here. Here's the pitch from Miller. And a swing and a miss. He's accumulating a lot of strikeouts. 6 strikeouts the first time through the order.
Let's see how the second time through that order goes.
Gus Steiger, exceptional pop in his bat. Last year against the Traders, he went 4 for 4 with 2 doubles and 2 home runs, 10 RBIs, if I'm not mistaken, in 1 game.
And you said Steiger was working his way through a major league career?
He was in the minors, but he's only, I think he's 23 now. So, but yeah, it was, I watched the pitch on Facebook that ended his career. Said it just wasn't meant to be after that. So landed in Watertown and playing for the Ravens. Pretty nice addition to their arsenal. He's down in the count 0-2. See if Jared Miller can best him. He flied out deep to right field. His first at bat.
Boy, did he.
Nice inside-out swing to shoot it into right. And Castlewood now has runners on first and second with 1 down.
Boy, that's a heavy bat when he does connect. Alex Gower will be your batter. Steiger now 1 for 2 on the day.
Hub steps up. I know his nickname. I don't know why that is his nickname, though.
0 for 1 today, but as you mentioned before, 476 hitter on the season.
When he struck out his first time, I said that probably won't, or I was going to say that probably won't happen again, but I didn't want to jinx him. So now I've kind of implied it, so maybe I jinxed him. Anyway, I look for him to look
That's
for
a
a
double
pitch
negative.
to go
You unjinxed
to go
him.
to left field. Swing and a miss.
Well, maybe you've identified something here. That was clearly him swinging to pull the ball.
Yeah, it was.
He's out in front there. Maybe he needs to just listen to you and push it.
Yeah, listen to me, Alex.
Again.
Swing and a miss. That was on the inner half. Jared Miller, obviously, with exceptional stuff because Alex Gower doesn't swing and miss very often. Misses outside, runs the count full. Ball four.
Almost looked like it plunked him the way it come out of that batter's
That's kind of
box.
what I thought.
No limp, so he's okay.
So
Apparently.
Kellen Bink steps up to the plate. Bink's 292 on the season.
Can we call him Ba? Ba Bink?
Ba Bink.
Ba Bink?
If he gets hit by a pitch, we'll call it a Bink.
There we go. Miller nibbling but missing with pitch one.
Hunter Halleck over there at first, playing even with the bag. Third baseman SDABA up on the grass, or with his toes on the grass. Corners will be coming home up the middle. They'll be trying to turn two out there. That was a strike?
Yes.
Okay.
Nearly the same pitch, but he caught the corner.
Shot out in right field. It should be deep enough to score a run. It's going to get down.
It's going to score 3-2.
To Gower at first, kind of had to make sure not to stray too terribly far. But Kellen Bink comes up with a big double. Puts the Castlewood Ravens on top, 2-1 now. That's the fourth hit on the board for the Ravens, and it brings up Peyton Garbers. I was bragging Peyton up last time, and he delivered with a hit. I'll keep my mouth shut this time and see what happens. The infield is all up. There's a called strike. You're going to be looking to hold the runner or chop the runner if he goes home, if it's hit directly at them. Takes away a lot of angles, though. Ball misses high and away. Sorry, excuse me. Shoots this one out to the third baseman. He comes home. Gower didn't hesitate. Didn't have much of a shot there, though.
Good base running error, or the throw come from shortstop?
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
I knew that's what you were looking for. Rothschadel with the 6-3 put out there. Actually, no, it was the third baseman. It was the third baseman.
Okay.
Because he cut it short. Had to roll that back through my head. 2 outs here for the Ravens. They still have an opportunity. Runners on the corners.
Schooley up in the count now, 2-0. The pitch, and that buzzes him inside.
He's right below that Mendoza line, but this is Schooley, you said, can really wrap it when he hits it, right?
Well, he's like I said, a good athlete all around. Okay, there's a called strike. So it's 3-1. And he's batting in this spot in the order for a reason. And that's a ball. Ball 4. Loads him up. Blaine Schliessman now going to be the batter.
Jesus, on the little bat boy coming up, I was like, huh? He's going to hit?
Trying something new.
You can't pick up that low, right?
What's that?
You can't pick up a little leaguer.
Right. Got to be 16. Bases loaded, 2 down. Kellen Bink at third, Peyton Garber's at second, and Booker Schooley at first. Schliessman goes up hacking, fouls it out of play.
Off the adult beverage tent and into the parking lot.
So it's been a more profitable second trip through the order for the Ravens. Fouled back. Down in the count now is Schliessman, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Miller. And awfully close. A couple guys flinched. They were heading to the dugout. 1-2 the count.
Miller looked okay with it. But when you're up in the count 0-2, you can be okay with it.
And
I think you got that one.
2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left for the Ravens in the top of the third. They take a 2-1 lead as we head into the bottom of the third. Bluebirds will be up to the dish when we come back in a minute.
And Caton International is your HIH dealer in Crofton, Nebraska. Caton International offers top-notch parts and service to keep your equipment running smoothly all season long. Their team of experts is there to help with any maintenance or repairs you may need, so you can focus on what you do best, farming. And don't forget to check out their website for the latest deals and promotions. Whether you're in the market for a new piece of equipment or just need some replacement parts, Caton International has you covered.
We travel in packs. Fearless first-timers and go-getters. Sightseers and mudslingers. Trail conquerors and adrenaline junkies. We believe great rides deserve great company. And wherever the ride takes us, there's always room for one more.
Experience the enduring legacy of Castlewood Farms Elevator, a farmer-owned cooperative that has served the ag community for more than a century. Dedicated to enhancing efficiency and offering superior services, they provide a comprehensive range of crop nutrition, protection products, commercial fertilizer, and livestock feed. Visit CastlewooDElevator.com or give them a call today. Your ultimate destination for agriculture needs is Castlewood Farmers Elevator.
And we're back here at Cadwell Park. I still have a frog in my throat, apparently. I'm trying to catch up on some texts. I got yours, Dom, from the first game. I got a chuckle out of that. And Griff, thank you. Brent Griffith tells me that Peyton Garber's played for Lennox Chancellor Worthing last year, not Elk Point.
Both Lennox teams broke up this year, didn't they?
No, the Lennox Chancellor Worthing still exists.
Okay. But the Alpacas broke up, disbanded.
They didn't have a team this year, but I'm hearing that they will next year. First pitch from Gower to Hunter Halleck is a called strike. Halleck 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out to the second baseman. This time he grounds over to the left side.
What a
Steiger,
throw.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, it wasn't even close.
I know. Absolutely uncorks this throw. Takes it on a short hop and in motion.
Off the bat, I thought if Garbers...
2 steps he beat him by.
I thought if Garbers can't get to that, it's going to be trouble. So the batter now is Joey Slama, 0 for 1 on the day. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. In his first at bat, he lined out to the center fielder. Here's the pitch. Lines this one out into right field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Adam Ching up with it and in. So, Slama will give way to a courtesy runner. Mace Merkwan, the courtesy runner at first, and the batter is Chase Corton. Corton singled on a line drive to right in his first at bat. Ball away. Here's the pitch. Hammered down the right, or I'm sorry, down the third base line. Runners will go station to station. Brady Bierman now steps up. He is 1 for 1 on the day. Single on a bunt in his first at bat. Came up with, I think there were 2 down, and he was bunting for a hit all the way.
If anybody knows out there, Bierma was an exceptional 2,000-yard rusher for the Avon Pirates. I'm wondering, did he go to the next level for football, or did he end up going for baseball? But I'm hoping he was actually an outstanding wrestler, too. This kid can do it all. If you know, hit me up with a text.
The pitch.
That's
check swing. Now we got guys in no man's land. Give him a base hit. He's got about 80 feet worth of base hits today.
Wow.
Loads the bases and brings up Bo Rothschadel. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Grounded out to the second baseman. Castlewood heads into the danger zone here with bases loaded and 1 out. Bo is the 6th batter in the order. Gower, first pitch is low and in. Here's the pitch. Smashed out past the second baseman. And
gonna score it as an error?
It's a hit and an error.
Yeah. And so now Tabor has answered Castlewood with 2 runs, but with only 1 out and a man on third base, they're threatening to put up an even bigger lead than they entered the inning with.
So this is Sam Saba, the third baseman, 0 for 1 on the day, flied out to left. Hit the ball pretty hard. That was the one off the bat. Looked like it might have a shot.
On a normal day, it might have. Sam's putting on some size since high school. He used to be so lean. He's done work.
He's got muscles.
Muscles.
Like his muscles have muscles. Bo Schooley under it, and they're going to turn a double play. Unfortunate that Rothschadel was in motion because he couldn't get back in time. So score that a 4-3 double play, and that's going to retire the side. There were 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We'll head into the top of the 4th. Tabor leading Castlewood now 3-2. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
It may seem like the smallest town in South Dakota, so how could it have everything you need when you may find yourself in the middle of nowhere? But at Canova Service Center, whatever you may need in the middle of nowhere, that's where they are. Fencing, lumberyard, hardware, oil changes, tire sales, and repair. Rental equipment, feed bunks, cattle shelters, convenience store, and more. So no, you're not in the middle of nowhere. It's the Canova Service Center.
And we're back here at Cadwell Park. Lucas Ching steps up. First pitch, fouls it off out of play. Jared Miller has now thrown 66 pitches as he begins his 4th inning of work. On the flip side, Alex Gower has only needed 34 pitches through 3 innings, but he's already surrendered 7 or 8 hits, depending on whether that offensive interference can be ruled a hit. I need to get out a rule book and figure that one out.
Taking a look at your line score real quick. Ravens, 2 runs on 4 hits. They've committed 2 errors. Bluebirds, 3 runs on 7 or 8 hits.
Mm-hmm.
They are clean. No errors in this game.
Ching down in the count 0-2. Here's the pitch, and that's taken high for a ball. Here's the pitch, and that's low and in, 2-2. And that one misses high. Full boat now, 3-2. Ching better be ready to swing because Miller's probably going to bring one. Been very much in command. Nice job of fouling it off to stay alive. Miller, well, he has walked a couple. He struck out 7. Gower, no walks and no strikeouts. Again, super efficient in getting outs, but Tabor with 3 runs on the board. 2 of which have been earned. And he misses with that one, so Lucas Ching works the walk after being down in the count 0-2, and that's going to bring to the dish Adam Ching.
Cha-ching.
Ching in his last at-bat lined that shot out into right center field for a base hit. He's the 8th batter in the order with Jacob Tweet on deck. I don't know. I have been around these Ching boys for a lot of years. I've seldom, if ever, seen them score a bunt. I would guess they'll probably let him take a hack, and if he gets on, then they might move him with Jacob Tweet. First pitch, a called strike.
They play for Castlewood High School. Where were they?
Yep.
Castlewood.
Yep. I think they were probably done with Legion ball about 10 years ago, roughly. So, been playing for the Monarchs the last several years. Chris Lather and Dan Howe getting together, again, combining the teams this year. Here's the pitch, and that one misses. 2-1 the count. There's a called strike.
Yeah. He's mad at himself.
Kicks some dirt.
My approach was always go up, look curve, react fastball. Catch the spin out of the hand. He's really mad at himself.
Yeah, I thought that was borderline, but he helped them make the decision
yeah,
there.
He did.
So now Jacob Tweet is up. He's the center fielder. 0 for 1 on the day, struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Lucas Ching remains at first. Ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Looking for 8.
Keegan and Kyler Tweet are also members of the Castlewood Ravens team. They couldn't be here today. Keegan, I believe, is the one that hit a grand slam in the district tournament to kind of help to start putting the game out of reach. They were down, I think, when he hit it, and then all of a sudden they exploded all over the place. Jacob Tweet is down in the count now, 1-2. I think that was Keegan's first. I think I heard it was his first career home run. It tallied 4. He goes down looking.
$9 on the day for Miller.
You want a guarantee?
Guarantee of what?
I'm going to guarantee you that Gus Steiger will not strike out.
Yeah. Well, if you're guaranteeing it, what are we putting on it? Just.
He did.
Well, not only does he not
now
strike
Lucas
out.
Ching just coasts into second base. Content to go station to station there. Nice rip by Gus Steiger, though. He's 2 for 3 on the day.
First 2 at-bats, he pushed right side of the diamond. There he absolutely turns on it to pull it.
Alex Gower struck out swinging in his first at-bat, walked in his second plate appearance. 0 for 1 on the day. Chance to help his own cause here. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss. Again, it's extremely uncharacteristic. Gower is a good contact hitter. 0-2 the count now to him. One misses outside. Good velocity on that. Tell you what, these Mitchell boys, the last one that we saw in the first game, Waddell and now Miller, they've got lively arms. Here's the 1-2. Hits this one out to where?
Left field. You called it. His previous at-bat, he was trying to pull it when you were saying, push it, push it.
Again, they go station to station.
Somebody's got us on in the dugout. They're listening to you.
Well, if they're listening, then let's say let's have Lucas Ching steal home.
Well, they catch up to us the next time through the order, so we got to hope he gets on then.
Kellen Bink now the batter. 1 for 2 on the day. Big hit in his last at bat. He smashes this one out to right.
That's trouble.
That's
gone.
Grand slam home run for Kellen Bank. Opposite
Oh my
field.
goodness.
An absolute laser. Laser. Well, that's a shot in the arm for the Ravens. Wow. After surrendering the lead in the bottom of the third, they tally a 4-banger here. And they've got Peyton Garbers coming up with 2 out, trying to start things over again.
How many of those have you seen in a state tournament?
Uno.
Today?
Huh?
Grand slams.
I thought you meant just home runs.
No.
I don't know.
Grand slam in the state tournament. That's my first one. It's been 11 years.
Yeah, I don't know. That could be.
What's
could be
Uno?
I just thought you meant how many home runs have there been?
This year.
Garbers hits this one up the middle, right back up the box, and he gets on with his second hit of the day.
For the Ravens, the second baseman, Booker Schooley.
Grand slam.
So Castlewood has 8 hits. And there's a broken bat, and Booker's hustling, but they're going to nail him by about a step and a half.
Rothschadel with the 6-3 put out.
4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 4th inning with the Bluebirds trailing the Ravens now 6-3. We'll be back in a minute.
If you love being outside, solving problems, and working with your hands, apply now at James Valley Landscape Solutions. James Valley offers on-the-job training in all aspects of the green industry, with modern equipment and technology and competitive pay. Benefits include overtime pay, healthcare, dental, vision, and more. Apply now at jamesvalleylandscape.com or in person at 600 West Spruce in Mitchell.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park here in Mitchell, South Dakota. It's the 92nd annual State Amateur Baseball Tournament. I got to see a first in the last inning. I believe Brock might have seen his first. He hasn't admitted it yet. But a grand slam by the Ravens, and they will take a 6-3 lead into the bottom of 4. Now, they'd taken a 3-1 lead, or 2-1 lead in the top of the third, only to see the Bluebirds answer. See what they can do here as we go to the home half of the 4th. Going to lead things off. This is going to be number 5. This is Chris Sutera, the designated hitter slash manager slash designated hitter, stepping in.
So I was doing a little search on. I won't. They're not a sponsor either, so I won't say the engine I was using. But I'm getting close to figuring out if that one was a hit, and I think it was.
So we're going to have to add 8 up there, huh?
Right.
Okay.
We have a new pitcher.
I think we
Kellen
do.
Bank.
Yeah.
Is Gower in left or Schooley? I think Schooley. No. Yep. 2.
Hard hit ball right at Ching. Cha-ching. No, he can't be Cha-ching. He's Da-ching. And Cha-ching. Ching, Lucas over at first base, takes it on that short hop and will tag the bag for the out. That'll bring Zach Sutera to the plate. Zach, on the year at 224 hitter, steps in. He's 1 for 1 today.
So the defensive changes, you've got Alex Gower going to second base, Booker Schooley out in left field, and Kellen Bank on the mound. This ball shot foul, out of play. We'll see if they solve the mystery of Kellen Bank. Sometimes a new look can really stop the momentum. They had put up 7 or 8 hits in the first 3 innings against Gower, and Gower is an above-average pitcher. There's a swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. And there's a called third strike.
Backdoor curve. Not much of a curve, but enough to hook a corner.
We'll call it a slider.
Okay. You know, you had that message earlier, and somebody said they didn't understand that you were so funny. Have they never listened to the Brock and Bro show?
Apparently not. Newbie. Dom, you're a noob. 1-0 the count to Riley Rothschadel. He's 0 for 2 on the day.
But he throws lasers.
Yeah. You didn't use quotes.
I did. Oh, no, I didn't.
Rothschadel up in the count 2-0. A swing and a miss. Last year, I think Riley batted .769 on the tournament to take home the batting champion award. Here's the pitch, and that's a curveball over the outside corner. Called strike. 2-2 the count with 2 down. And lifts this one foul, out of play.
That foul ball ricocheted off a pole and hit 2 different people watching below.
Bank nibbles at the outside corner and misses, so it's a full count now to Riley Rothschadel. Runners will be going. There are no runners. And he takes that one low for ball 4, and they have a runner on with Hunter Halleck working his way to the plate. The first baseman 0 for 2 on the day. He's grounded out to the shortstop, and the second baseman. Rothschadel is fleet of foot, stays put this time, fouled off by Halleck. Here's the pitch, hammered into center field. This Tweet has a beat on it immediately and hauls it in. So that's going to do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head into the top of the 5th. Castlewood leading the Bluebirds 6-3. Back in a minute.
Farmers Elevator is a proud supporter of the Mount Vernon Mustangs at the State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Mount Vernon Farmers Elevator has been servicing the Mount Vernon area for over 75 years. See them for your agronomy and feed needs, no matter the farming season. They will take care of all your grain handling needs as well. Mount Vernon Farmers Elevator would like to wish the Mustangs and all the teams best of luck at the state tournament.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Each family's needs are different and special. Will Funeral Chapel will listen with sensitivity, answer all questions, and respect your choices. The Will Funeral Chapel staff can assist you in planning and coordinating all the details. They will explain all the different options to make you feel at ease and most comfortable with all the decisions. Find out more by visiting their website at willfuneralchapel.com. Their sincerest hope is that you and your family will be comforted by their efforts.
And we're back here. Blaine Schliessman up to the dish and takes a hack at the first Jared Miller offering, and it comes up empty. Well, Jody, I'm waiting for our informant to come up with the information. Ha!
Did?
Jody?
What?
In your old age, you're starting to forget things.
What things?
Well, you have seen a Grand Slam in the state tournament.
Have I?
And it was in the championship game in 2021.
Oh, yeah. No, it was in the semifinal.
Well, Eric says it was...
It was against Winter Cologne in the semifinals, Alexandria.
Oh, well,
Grand Slam. So he's wrong, and I'm
it was all... The Del Rapids Mudcats had one against the Flandreau Cardinals in 2021, the championship game, a game in which Del Rapids prevailed 16-1.
Wow. That's why
so
I
there
forgot.
must have been two.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, Alexandria hit one. Chris Merrick. They trailed 3-2, and he hit a grand slam to give them, I think, a 6-3 lead, and they go on to win that semifinal 7-3 over the Winter Cologne Pheasants, propelling themselves to a championship over Canova, maybe that year. Not sure of that, but yeah, Chris Merrick had one.
Merrick hit a lot of home runs in his day. A lot of big ones, I should say, like at the
Big
state
moments,
tournament.
yeah.
Huge moments.
Thanks, Eric. All of a sudden, everything jarred loose.
88 coming through.
Birthday boy.
Here's the payoff pitch, and Schliessman walks. He'll give way to a courtesy runner, I believe. And number 11, Ethan Bank. Ethan's sporting a longer hairdo than I've ever seen him with.
Number 11, Ethan Bank.
Here's Dutching.
Lucas Ching, the first baseman, up to the dish. Swings partway. Oh, I didn't see it. I think it was probably a pass ball.
It was. Clearly a pass ball. He couldn't locate it and still made it close, him being Slama.
So Ching now down in the count 0-1, but a runner on second base in scoring position. He's showing bunt. I said before, I've never seen the Ching boys square to bunt. Now I have.
He didn't really square. He just
halfway. 1-1 the count.
When you do square, catch the ball with a bat. Actually, pretty fundamentally sound, just except for the contact part.
Yeah. Said he offered.
1-2 now the count.
Bink with a modest lead out there at second. Oh, he's going to break. That's a mistake. He hesitated for a second and then decided he'd go.
Yeah, Rothschadel was like, really? I'm going to gobble this one up and cut that one down.
Lucas Ching now the batter, 1 for 2 on the day, single on a line drive to right and then struck out looking. Last at bat, he was very disgusted with himself for looking at a couple pitches. Swings at the first one and misses, down in the count 0-1 with a runner on first. This ball skips in there. Slama did a nice job to knock it down, keep it in front of him. 1-1 the count. Got action in the bullpen down there for the Bluebirds. There's a backdoor breaking ball that catches the plate. Called strike 1-2. They got
2 different right-handers throwing.
Sudbeck from Tabor, Whelan, and probably Corton, I would guess.
No, Corton's in center.
Okay. She got number 9.
Number 9 and 9 right here.
So, Shizinski. We saw him in the tournament last year. I've got 2-2. I think that's what he just flashed.
Shizinski and Sudbeck.
A big swing and a miss, and he goes down.
I believe that's Miller's 10th strikeout. I'll verify.
I can verify that is correct. 10 strikeouts, 4 bases on balls. So Jacob Tweet, the 9 batter in the order, 0 for 2 today, takes the first pitch high and in for ball 1. Tweeters has struck out swinging and struck out looking. Shoots this one out into right field for a base hit.
Got to ask the question. Ching and the first baseman, Halleck, tied up with each other, both breaking towards that gap. That's not runner's interference, is it?
I would say there are a few umpires who would know, and Dan Lund is one of them, who would be all over that. So I'm going to say it wasn't.
Okay.
Lundy is sharp. Jesse Devine is sharp. I shouldn't even start mentioning names because we've got some good ones, but some of them are really, really good at the mechanics of umpiring, and they're looking for things like that. Shoots this one out to right field. That's Gus Steiger with his second hit of the day. Third hit. Don't mean to take one away from you. So after it looked like the Ravens might go down quietly, they're in business. Alex Gower steps up to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out swinging, walked, and singled on a liner out to left. Swung and missed a lot today, but still it's a pretty good body of work when you're 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's the pitch. Ball dips low. Bases full of Ravens with 2 down. And this one skips away, and Ching stays put. Good decision, I think. And if you're a young kid, what I always tell my guys is if you hesitate, you don't go. Because more often than not, you hesitate, then you take a couple steps, and then you hesitate again, and then you get hung up, and you're either in a hot box or you get pegged at the plate. I don't think he probably would have been able to get there. The 2-0 taken for a called strike. I think that's good discipline on Gower's part with bases full and up in the count 2-0. Take a look. If you don't love it, watch it and get another one.
Nice pitch.
There's a called strike. So now it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 5th inning with the Ravens still on top of the Bluebirds. 6-3. We'll be back in a minute.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Agronomy Plus.
And we're back here at Cadwell Park. Joey Slama going to lead things off, the catcher for the Bluebirds.
What a play by Steiger.
Hit it to the wrong person. I would say that Gus Steiger is as smooth as anybody you're going to see in this tournament.
You took that word. I was just watching that, and I'm like, that is so smooth.
But I will tell you, I saw him flag one down, going deep behind the bag, pirouette, fire to first, nail a guy in the district tournament. And just to prove that we're all human, on a very routine ball, he botched it a little bit later. No, he didn't glove it. But he is phenomenal. A special kind of talent.
Yeah, he's proven it today.
And this is Chase Corton, 2 for 2 on the day, Fouls that one off, down in the count 1-2 now. Chase has singled on a liner to right and singled on that screamer down the third baseline. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, and it gets away from Blaine Schliessman, but he's up with it and throws him out at first base. Brady Bierma, 2 for 2. He's the right fielder, batting fifth in the order. Singled on the bunt to the pitcher and singled on the bunt to the pitch, or the hard, not the hard ground ball, the check swing ground ball up the first base line.
Oh, yeah, the oopsie.
I said he's got about 80 feet worth of hits. That time he smashed it, but to the wrong guy.
Wow. He even runs smooth off the field. Steiger having a game.
Watch him jump across the line next time. I watched it last time.
Wow.
Well, that's going to do it. 3 up and 3 down in the bottom of the fifth. We're past the halfway mark, and the Castlewood Ravens still lead the Bluebirds 6-3. We'll be back in a minute.
Mitchell, Rock Creek and Howard, and Valley Station in Armour are your 100% locally owned team of agronomy experts. We offer Agronomy 365, which provides info in real time to make decisions that result in better, more profitable farming. We know you and your operation with service beyond compare. Get a jump on spring planning with Agronomy Plus in Mitchell, Rock Creek and Howard, and Valley Station in Armour. We are ag done right, the American way.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
We're back. Kellen Bank is going to lead things off in his last at bat. He put up 4 runs in one swing of the bat. Jared Miller will throw. The next pitch will be 114, and that's through 5 innings. So 113 through 5. His efficiency, 61.06% strikes. 69 strikes in 113 pitches.
Bink the bank.
Yeah,
Wow.
he took it to the bank.
He did.
Kind of a half-hearted swing there.
Fooled.
He
swing.
smashed the ball twice, though. Got 2 deep shots out there to right. Here's the 0-1, and that's a called strike. Fooled him.
2 pitches in a row he's been fooled.
Two for 4 on the day now, with a couple strikeouts swinging and a couple blasts.
For the Ravens, the third baseman, Peyton Garber.
Peyton Garber steps up. He's 2 for 3 so far. Double on the liner out to left center. Grounded into a fielder's choice. And single on a liner out to center.
So all those came through, and I didn't know what it was, and they called Brock. I said, oh, okay, so not everybody. So, yes, we got that out. Then all of a sudden, they started coming through
This one fouled back into the net.
It was like 9-1. But it didn't come out 9-1. It came out as September 1st. That's how the computer read it. So I said, are we doing birthdays now? Pretty strange.
Miller set to deal the 0-1. That was an interesting delivery. He was winding, and then all of a sudden he just abbreviated it and kind of quick pitched. This one grounded out to the shortstop. Roche-Shadle is up with it over to first. Hunter Halleck has to find the bag after he catches the ball. That's going to retire Garbers. 2 up and 2 down here in the top of the 6th inning. So I'm going to look here. I think Alex Gower went 3. Bank has now thrown 2. If the Ravens get into the situation where they want to split it up, Gus Steiger is a pretty formidable arm on the mound as well. We'll see what they have in mind. Kellen's doing a pretty good job, though, mowing through the lineup. This is Booker Schooley. He's up in the count 2-0. Here's the 2-0, and that misses high.
Still got really good velocity on that fastball when he wants to uncork it.
Yeah. And there's a called strike. That one misses. Booker Schooley works a walk. And that brings Blaine Schliessman to the plate.
Who's that?
For the Ravens, the catcher, Blaine Schliessman.
Going to be a conference on the mound. Why don't we step away for 30 seconds?
C&B is proud to support our local farmers. Rooted in agriculture, we are committed to our customers. You can shop local with C&B, your John Deere dealer, providing you with new and used equipment, parts on hand, and service all year round. Our entire inventory is available to you online at DeereEquipment.com. C&B, proud to be your local John Deere dealer.
And we're back. Quick conference on the mound just to settle him down. Dial him back in. Blaine Schliessman now at the dish. Jared Miller has struck out 12 and walked 5 today. Good strike efficiency, but does have 5 walks. First pitch was a called strike. Here's the 0-1 to Schliessman. He's the Castlewood Ravens backstop. Swing and a miss. Struck out looking twice and walked once. Booker Schooley with a fairly aggressive lead over there. Back to first is Schooley as Miller chases him back. Did Hunter Halleck used to play for the Killer Tomatoes?
Yes, he did.
The Maters?
The Maters played Legion ball over there.
And we got a ding-ding there, I believe. Foul ball.
Ouch.
Could take a minute or so.
Slow motion replay. You guys have video evidence, so. Castlewood leads 6-5. That's fine. 6-1 and hits me. Committed 2 errors. Be like the Subaru. Cole, it'll be like the Subaru film. Forward to the back. Exactly.
So we're set to do the 0-2 again here. Schliessman fouls this one off. He'll get to see another one. That's 4 pitches so far this at bat. Ball thrown in and he overshot. And here's the 0-2 again. Little extra velocity on that one, and he tallies his 13th strikeout, and that one was of the looking variety. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 6th. Still 6-3 in favor of the Ravens. Back in a minute.
Live Ticket TV continues to grow and bring you more sports coverage than ever before. And now, Live Ticket TV is happy to announce their partnership into college athletics with Dakota Wesleyan University. That's right, Tiger Nation. Live Ticket TV and DWU have teamed up to bring you coverage of all home sporting activities for the Tigers. If you'd like to advertise during these sporting events, give Live Ticket TV a call. Dakota Wesleyan University Sports, now on Live Ticket TV.
We got a bingo. Joe's going to verify it. First pitch to Rochelle, a called strike. Down and count 0-1 is Bo. Misses outside. 1-1 the count. Kellen Bink delivers. And this one's fisted out to Gus Steiger. I thought it was going to be close, but Steiger gobbles it up and in one motion just unloads. One down, the batter is Sam Saba, third baseman. 0 for 2 on the day. He's the 7 batter in the order. Flied out to left and flied into that double play out there at second base. First pitch taken for a ball. That was the bingo winner, Jody.
Bada bing.
This ball hammered out into center field, gets down. Saba with his first hit of the day.
And fans, our winner of $51 in bingo, Aubrey from Tabor.
And that's the first hit that Kellen Bink has surrendered in 2+ innings. Chris Sutera now steps up to the dish. 1 for 2 on the day. Single on a pop, fly out into center, and grounded out to the first baseman. This time he skies one out into the shallow left. Bo Schooley under it, makes the play. 2 down. Runner remains at first.
For the Bluebirds, the left fielder, Zach Sutera.
It's a good job by the left fielder to not be playing too terribly deep when the left-handed batter is up.
Plus the wind at your back.
Yep. I watched the guy at first, SDABA, take his lead. He took an aggressive lead, and then he faked as though he was going to take off, stayed put. First pitch was a strike. There's a snap throw over to first base, and he chases him back. Bink must have eyes in the back of his head.
Just reminding him that he saw that too.
Here's the pitch. And
Nice
that's
pitch.
a called strike, I think.
Big sweeper. Not big sweeper.
Well, what is it, Jody?
The big sweeper is all the way from the right side of the plate to the left side of the plate. This one came halfway across. Just a
Here's
curve.
the pitch. Misses high and away. Near miss. Good pitcher's pitch there. Nothing slays me more than when a pitcher is up in the count 0-2 and he puts her right down the center of the plate. Here's the pitch, and he gets him to go fishing. A swing and a miss, and that's going to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We got a third of the game to go. Heading to the top of the 7th. Castlewood leading Tabor 6-3. Castlewood will be at the plate when we come back in a minute.
Been making handmade artisan cheese for over 90 years and has over 25 flavors of cheese. Stop by the store for sampling of all the cheeses. The store also offers several South Dakota made products. And at the store, find Remedy Brewing on tap. Dimmick Cheese offers gift boxes and fundraisers are available. To find out more, go to the website dimmickdairy.com or call 605-928-3833. And don't forget to check your local grocery store for their premium cheeses and cheese spreads. Dimmick Cheese.
You are a dynamite contractor. Your younger brother Gary is a slightly less dynamite contractor. But together, you make Mom proud. Look at you two. And look at your crew. Brenda, the calculator Cutler, Bill, the drill Robinson, and then there's the new guy. New guy struggles with stairs, and that'll cost you. Lucky for you, you have IMT Business Insurance. Learn more at imtins.com. Be worry-free with IMT.
Welcome back to Cantwell Park. We want to go ahead and thank some of the sponsors that are helping us bring coverage of your teams at the State Amateur Tournament. Check days. Mark your calendars for June 19th, 20th, 21st of 2025. It's the 76th annual Tabor Check Days in Tabor, South Dakota. Check food, check music, and check hospitality await you in Tabor. Check that. Line score here for this game. The Ravens, 6 runs on 10 hits, committed 2 errors, 4 of those runs, courtesy of a bank grand slam. And the Bluebirds, 3 runs on 8 hits.
Lucas Ching skies this one on the infield. Riley Rothschadel gives way to Bo Rothschadel as he called him off. And that's 1 up, 1 down on 1 pitch.
For the Ravens, the right fielder, Adam Chang.
Adam Ching now steps up. He's 1 for 3, has that line drive out to right center field and has struck out swinging and looking. Here's the pitch. Ball
Outside.
one. Griff, I didn't see your text, but it was kind of funny.
Shareable?
It is.
No.
I'll just say, Griff, you should go to the zoo and see if there's a flamingo display. 2-1 the count. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Jared Miller has thrown 134 pitches through 6 1/3. Here's the pitch and a swing and a miss.
For Castlewood, the center fielder, Jacob Tweet.
With 2 down in the top of the 7th, the batter is Jacob Tweet. He had a base hit in his last at bat. Struck out swinging in his first, struck out looking in his second, and singled on that liner to right in his third at bat. Takes this one high for a ball. Tweeter is the 9 batter in the order. Steiger waits on deck. If Tweet can get on, I would say that he would be in scoring position. He has good speed, and Steiger can hit it a ton. Fouled off.
And he's proven he can hit it anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, it is Midco Free Zoo Day at the Bramble Park Zoo in Watertown, so there you go, Griff. Flamingos. Swing and a miss, and that's going to do it in the top of the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no men left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 7th. We're going to stretch. We'll be back in a minute and a half.
15 strikeouts.
Advanced Sunflower is your locally owned and operated sunflower processing company that buys all types of sunflowers for the edible and bird food industries. They market sunflowers domestically and internationally, so they have a wide range of options to get you the best price for your sunflowers. Most advanced sunflower contracts have an Act of God clause, so you don't have to worry if Mother Nature takes a toll on your crop. Give Jared or Danny a call to get you the most profit out of your sunflowers.
A credit card that fits your lifestyle and saves you money. Why would you settle for anything less? A Dakota Land Federal Credit Union Visa will earn travel rewards, 1% cash back, and 9.90% annual percentage rate, the right rate. And all the right features puts you right where you want to be. Stop by any convenient branch location or check us out online at DakotaLandFCU.com. Dakota Land, federally insured by NCUA.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park. It's the home half of the 7th. Bluebirds are the home team. They trail 6-3, looking to get something kick-started here in the game.
Well, and this is the guy to do it, Riley Rothschadel. 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss. The first time he was up, he hit that ball to the first baseman and ends up on third after an error. Grounded out and then walked. He's fleet of foot. And he's a tough customer. 2-1 the count. Leadoff batter for the Bluebirds. Trying to set the table. Here's the pitch.
Boy, he turned on that.
It. Adam Ching had him played perfectly. Hits it about 310 feet on the line. That would have been out in Clark. Well, it might not have been high enough to get over the monster. There's a called strike to Hunter Halleck. Mitchell, the dimensions, 420 to dead center, 374 to the gaps, and 340 down the lines. This one fisted over to Lucas Ching at first base. I almost said Adam, sorry. An Adam ball to Lucas.
That's why you call him Duh and Cha.
So Joey Slama steps up. 2 up and 2 down very quickly here on 6 pitches. Kellen Bank now has 40 on the game. Boy, between him and Gower, they've only thrown, 75 pitches. I just jinxed it. They'll end up at 200. Garbers comes up with it, and
what
wow!
A play. Instant replay that. Instant replay that. Never mind, too late.
Well, 3 up and 3 down in the bottom of the 7th, and that's going to do it for the Bluebirds in the bottom of the 7th. Back with the Ravens half of the 8th in 1 minute.
When it comes to sports bars, the Sports Center in Larchwood, Iowa has put themselves above the rest. They open bright and early, 7 a.m. on weekdays and 10 a.m. on weekends, so you can start your day off right with them. And speaking of starting your day off right, they have daily food specials that will have your taste buds jumping for joy. The best flatbread pizza in the area, top-notch burgers, and don't worry, they have the best salads as well. The Sports Center in Larchwood. If you haven't tried it yet, put it down as your next destination.
Say there was a place, the perfect place for the everyday things you need to take care of around the house. The squeaky hinges and burned out bulbs. The toilets that run and faucets that don't. That perfect place wouldn't be a warehouse. It'd be just the right size. It would be an Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
We're back, and Gus Steiger, the leadoff batter for the Ravens, is set to lead things off here in the top of the 8th inning. He's 3 for 4 on the day. Flied out to right, and then he's been on every time since.
Nope.
Shoots this one out to second. He's hustling.
He beat it. That's a hit.
Jody says a hit.
I say a hit.
He hit it sharply. He had to make a good play. Everybody's looking at me. Give him a hit.
You're the guy.
It wasn't as though he could get his body in front of it.
No.
He had to try to field it off to the side. Kicks up, hits him in the heel of the glove, can't recover. I think he deserves it. Gower shows bunt, pulls back, takes the ball.
You heard that?
I heard something like my dog. I don't have a dog anymore.
Flamingos.
Here's the pitch to Gower. Does not show bunt this time. Steiger is on his way, and it was a called strike.
If you're willing to bunt him to second, are you willing to bunt him to third now? Just a question.
Well, Gower has had a little bit of trouble today, again, with a lot of swings and misses. He's 1 for 3. He's still got a great stick, though, so. Struck out swinging a couple times, walked, and singled on a liner out to left. 1-1 the count with a runner in scoring position. I don't think they'll bunt him over. I think they'll let Gower and Kellen Bank and Peyton Garbers take their crack at knocking him in. Swing and a miss. And this one's low. Steiger with a great secondary lead in anticipation. He saw that it was going to be in the dirt. Shuffled off a little bit more and gave himself a chance to move up if the catcher hadn't kept it in front of him the way he did. 2-2 the count to Gower. Here's the pitch from Miller. This is 145. And misses.
Stephen Curry was a dog. 36 points.
3-2 the count. Payoff pitch to Gower. Nobody on or nobody out, and a man on second. And this one misses. And Steiger swipes second or third, because why wouldn't you?
Yep. Man, heads up player.
Both of those, it seems to me, were kind of delayed. I mean, I don't think he was going with the. That time he wasn't. But even when he was on first, I thought it was a slow launch. So Kellen Bank is up with men on the corners. We'll see what Gower's got in mind. He's got a short lead over there. Here's the pitch, taken for a ball. Here's the 1-0, shot over to the third baseman. Steiger broke on contact, and they wouldn't have had a play on him, so contact play was on. Credit Kellen Bank with another RBI on the ground out. So Garber steps up to the plate with Alex Gower on second and a run in. 7-3 now the score. Garber's is 2 for 4 on the day. Takes that one off the plate outside for ball 1. The next pitch will be Jared Miller's 150th of the game. Here's the pitch. That one called the strike. 1-1 now the count, evens things up. Lift his foot up as he delivers. And it's a ball. Dang it. I hit the wrong button. I fat fingered it. 2-1 the count to Garbers. Gower remains out there at second base. Rochadel shadowing him behind him. This one's inside, probably a little low. I didn't look at the monitor, but I think that's where it ended up, down and in. Gower gets his lead again, and there's the pitch and a big swing and a miss on the 3-1. Welcome back, Jody.
Thank you. Hey, here's my Clark Trader.
3-2.
The ball pops off his bat.
Fouled it off. He'll get another look at it. Here's the payoff pitch, and that one's lifted on the infield over to the third baseman. Saba snow cones it. Had a little trouble with that one, but he does manage to corral it. Booker Schooley now the batter with Gower remaining out there at second base. I'm going to take a look here. Schooley hitless so far. They've got a couple others without hits, but they have tallied 11 hits on the day. Here's the pitch. One-0 the count. He hits this one hard past the third baseman, and Haugie's wheeling Gower. There's going to be a play at the plate, and he is out. I like the aggressiveness. You might as well make him make a play. Credit Booker Schooley with a single.
Here's the instant
and
replay.
Sutera pegs Gower at the plate. A 7-2 put out Slama on the receiving end. 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 man left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 8th with the Castlewood Ravens now on top. 7-3 over Tabor. We'll be back in 1 minute.
What started out to be a small community celebration has grown into an attraction that draws literally thousands of people each year. Mark your calendars for June 19th, 20th, and 21st, 2025 for the 75th Annual Tabor Check Days in Tabor, South Dakota. Czech food, Czech music, and Czech hospitality await you in Tabor. Check Days is sponsored by the Tabor Chamber of Commerce and proudly supports the Tabor Bluebirds and Bonhomme High School athletics.
Sun Gold Sports is proud to call Mitchell and Huron home. With over 50 years of experience, we are here for all of your printing needs. Whether it's for your business, school, or personal, we are your one-stop custom shop. Screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, banners, trophies, awards, and so much more. Give Steph a call at 605-770-6829. Sun Gold Sports of Huron and Mitchell. We print t-shirts.
Say there was a place, the perfect place for the everyday things you need to take care of around the house. The squeaky hinges and burned out bulbs. The toilets that run and faucets that don't. That perfect place wouldn't be a warehouse. It'd be just the right size. It would be an Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
And we're back. Chase Corton going to lead things off. He's the center fielder for the Blue Jays. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Single on the line to the right, single on a hard ground ball to the left, and struck out. Dropped third strike, and he was thrown out at the plate, or at first. Down in the count, 0-1. Fouls this one off himself. Chase Corton down in the count 0-2. Kellen Bink set to fire his 45th pitch. And that's a chopper out there past the mound, and it gets into center field. Too good a pitch on 0-2 in my opinion. So Chase Corton sets the table. Brady Bierma, fifth batter in the order, also 2 for 3 on the day. Steps up, singled on that bunt to the pitcher, and grounded up the first base line for a base hit. Grounded out up the middle, and that was a sparkling play by Gus Steiger that retired him. First pitch down in the dirt, and Kellen Bink is down in the count 1-0. We did get positive feedback from Matt Clark about 4 hours ago. He said, you guys sound good.
No, he told me you sound good. He was wondering where I was.
We look even better.
Amen.
Face for TV, but we're stuck behind the mics. No cameras on us. Doggone it.
Oh, they can put them on us.
Oh, we don't need that. I'm just kidding. 1-1 the count. If Kellen Bink can get through this inning without much drama, well, and there's going to be drama. So I was going to say he'd be potentially facing the bottom half of the order, or bottom of the order to start the ninth, but we got guys on first and second with nobody down.
Bo Rothschadel coming to the plate.
Rothschadel is 1 for 3 on the day. Singled on a line drive to center and grounded out a couple times. Once to second, once to short. First pitch taken for a called strike. Bink has been good, but you got to be wondering if Haugie's thinking about making a move. He's given up 3 hits, but the last 2 batters have both gotten on. Struck out 3 and walked 1. He's been stingy. 1-2 now the count to Bow. Here's the pitch, and that nibbles off the plate inside. 2-2 now the count. Here's the pitch. Chopper on the infield, and Bink gloves it, and it's going to be a base hit.
He'd have been better off not getting a glove on that one, I think.
Possibly. I don't know if anybody would have been able to get there, though.
Gower seemed to have a pretty good break on the ball. I don't know. Yeah, you're right, as far as a play to first, but it would have been a better possibility than.
Well, the competitor in any pitcher is do what you got to do. I mean, you saw Parker DeJean last night stab a line drive with his bare hand.
How about Phil Johnson with the hockey block?
Yeah. So Kellen Bank trying to work through the danger zone now with bases loaded, nobody out, and Sam Saba up to bat. Saba is 1 for 3 today. First pitch, a ball. There would be a chance that Gower could come back in, but I think that at this point you're down to probably looking at Steiger. 1-1 the count to Saba. And that's a called strike over the inside corner.
Owned the inside.
That one's awfully tough. He could use this fourth punch out.
London Schmidt on
Not
deck,
gonna get
just
it.
so you know. Oh, is that fair? Oh, wait. Home plate umpire and the catcher have a collision, and he is saying fair ball from his knees.
Well, there's something I've never seen.
An umpire laying on the catcher.
I think it's a hit, isn't it?
Yeah, he tried to catch it over the bag, but
yeah.
This is London Schmidt coming to the plate, just so you know. That's what I was trying to tell you as that all went down.
Dan Haug's going to come out to the mound. He's on the slow walk. We're going to step away for at least 60 seconds, or 30 seconds, possibly more.
Located in the heart of Mitchell, Blarney's is your one stop for mouth-watering food, refreshing drinks, and your latest sports action. Fans, it's state amateur baseball time, and Blarney's is your pre- and post-game destination. Whether you're finishing up the early game and need a spot to eat for lunch, or celebrating a late-night victory, stop in at Blarney's and keep the party going with cold, refreshing drinks. Blarney's Sports Bar and Grill, a proud supporter of the state amateur baseball tournament.
From your innovative attachment solutions provider for over 40 years, MDS Manufacturing. One of a kind, revolutionary, game-changing. MDS doesn't make the loader, MDS makes the loader better.
And we are back. Defensive changes for Castlewood. Gus Steiger now on the mound. He will be pitching through this jam. Alex Gowers at shortstop. Booker Stooley at second base, and Kellen Bank is in left. The pinch hitter
London Schmidt.
Number
Legion.
8, London Schmidt.
Legion player steps in to face a former minor league baseball player, only in South Dakota amateur baseball.
And it's 1-1 the count. Well, either way, you'll have a story to tell.
Yeah. I got the hit that tied the game.
1-2.
Or I went down swinging.
Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. Not outclassed by that heat. And there's a curveball that freezes him. So there's a big first out for the Ravens, and that's going to bring Zach Sutera to the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Struck out in his last 2 at-bats, once looking, once swinging, after his first at-bat was a single. That one misses just off the plate outside. Bierma the runner at third, Rochadel at second, and Saba at first. Here's the pitch, chopped on the infield. Gower to second. Gower to Schooley on the fielder's choice. A run does score.
For all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN Marion.com.
A better you starts closer to home, with people who understand your way of life and belong to your community. Primary care providers at Horizon Health know you and know how to help.
Top of the 9th inning, Blaine Schliessman went down 1-2-3, 3 strikes swinging, and Lucas Ching is down in the count. I'm sorry, it's 1-1 now. He fouled the first one off on a little check swing and then took a ball. This one lifted high into center field. And that's an error. Corton not able to corral it. So Lucas Ching is on. Adam Ching is up. Rothschadel. Riley Rothschadel on in relief. And Jackson Sudbeck will be in the 8 hole in the lineup. He replaced the DH spot. Now we have a pinch runner at first. So Lucas Ching's day is over. That's number 16, Hunter Smith.
Pitch running at first base for Castlewood, number 16, Hunter Smith.
They've got Ethan Bank, Bill McElhaney, and Chris Lather as their other options. Well, and Dan Haug. Somebody going to have to go in and play first, or somebody from the field will switch over, perhaps. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now, Adam Ching is even in the count, 1-1. Rothschadel. First inning of work in relief. Sorry we dropped you for a minute, but the internet went down. Hunter Smith gets his lead at first. It's a modest one. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss. Good swing. Rothschadel comes set. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Jacob Tweet now stepping up to the plate. 1 for 4 on the day. Struck out 3 times and singled out a liner out to right. Rothschadel has thrown 10 pitches here. 8 have been strikes. Hunter Smith at first. Here's the pitch. Fouled into the net.
So, guess what?
What?
Nationwide issues, not just us.
Oh, really? And another foul ball. So Jacob Tweets down in the count 0-2. Riley Rocheadle in the driver's seat now. Probably throw a waste pitch here, see if he can get him to go fishing on something. Or maybe he'll come right after him. Here's the pitch. And that's a good tease. Very good pitch. Missed probably a couple inches high and a couple inches outside. Here's the 1-2. And that's a called strikeout, or called strike 3. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 9th. It's do or die time for the Tabor Bluebirds. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Well, we're here to keep you healthy and care for you through every stage of life, so you can keep doing what you love and make every day a better one.
Schedule an appointment at horizonhealthcare.org.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
It might be time for you to strongly consider leasing bulls from Jorgensen Land and Cattle. Here's Cody.
Well, it's a really good option to acquire some excellent genetics for an affordable price. It's become really popular. When you first hear about lease bulls, sometimes it may frighten a person. So this is a different ballgame. You know, there's a genetic program behind these bulls. These are bulls that have a genetic program and really are designed genetically to very nice calves.
Call 1-800-548-BULL.
Hola, welcome back. Bottom of the 9th inning. Castlewood trying to seal the deal and punch their ticket to the next round. They lead 7-5. Hunter Halleck is going to step up to the dish. He's 0 for 4 on the day. He sprayed it around, grounded out a couple times on the infield, flied out to center, and popped out to first. He's put the ball in play, but nothing to show for it yet. Billy McElhaney is the first baseman. He replaces Hunter Smith. There's a called strike. Gus Steiger, 1 inning of work in relief. Came in, got out of a jam, minimized the damage. 1-1 the count. That's the 11th pitch he's thrown. Here's the 1-1. That's ball high. Here's the 2-1. Hammered into center field. Jacob Tweet not going to be able to get there. Hunter Halleck tallies his first hit of the game. Came at a good time for the Bluebirds.
Huge breath and sigh of relief when he got to first base.
And they're going to pinch run for him.
Number 3. Mace Merkwan.
Merkwan, he was the courtesy runner earlier.
For the Bluebirds, the catcher, Joey Slama.
Joey Slama, 1 for 4 on the day. His base hit was a line drive to right center, we'll call it. A couple ground outs to the left side and a line out to center. $14 hits on the board for the Bluebirds, 12 for the Ravens. And there's a ball.
Tried to lean into it. Sticking with the theme of the day.
Mm-hmm. chopped. Garber's up with it to second, and Billy McElhaney digs it out at first, and they have a twin killing. What a huge play. Peyton Garber starts it 5-4-3 around the horn. That was ginormous. That was a tough play on both ends. Garber's did a good job to pick it out of the dirt, put it on the money. Booker Schooley makes the return throw to first, and Billy McElhaney picks it out. So now Tabor has Chase Corton at the plate. He's 3 for 4 on the day. Going to try to get something started again. 1-0 the count. He's the hot hand, but nobody on. Hammers this one at Garber's. Garber's, that's a hit. It gobbled him up. It took a bad hop. He was going to have a hard time making the play anyway.
That looked like Happy Gilmore when he's standing in the batting cage, just letting he goes to the line and just boom.
So once again, the tying run is at the plate. It's Brady Bierma, also 3 for 4 on the day. Corton now 4 for 5 on the day. Got some hot sticks. He shows bunt. Trying to bunt for a hit. Garber's retreats to normal depth over there at third. Now he sneaks in a couple steps. Chopped on the infield, and Billy McElhaney, my goodness. What a play. Cat-like over there at first base. That was not an easy one. Holy cow.
They caught it on the instant replay. Watch the race to the bag.
And you got to credit Brady Bierma for getting down the line. That was tremendous hustle. That could have gone either way. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a mild upset here. I would say a mild upset insofar as Tabor went deep into the tournament last year. They came in as the district champion. We'll credit Kellen Bank with the win on the mound. The losing pitcher, Jared Miller, and the save goes to Gus Steiger. What a heck of a clash here, 7-5, a heavyweight bout with 27 hits on the board, 3 errors. I'll save it and finalize it, and I'll get you a few stats. For Tabor, in the losing effort, Riley Rocheschadel with a base on balls and a run scored. Hunter Halleck, a hit and 5 at-bats with an RBI. Joey Slama, 1 for 5. Chase Corton, 4 for 5, 2 runs scored. Brady Bierma, 3 for 5, 1 run scored. Bo Rocheschadel, 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Sam Saba, 2 for 4 with 1 RBI. Chris Sutera, 1 for 3. Zach Sutera, 1 for 4 with an RBI. Mace Merquan scored a run as the courtesy runner, so that technically would be another run for Slama. Gus Steiger, 4 for 5 with 3 runs scored. Alex Gower, 1 for 3 with a run scored. Kellen Bank, 2 for 5 with a run scored. And, 7 RBIs. He gets the win on the mound. Anybody, I don't know, you could make a case for Steiger, but when you have 7 RBIs and the win on the mound, I think he'd be the player of the game if we awarded one.
Without doubt.
Peyton Garber's 2 for 5. Bo Schooley, 1 for 3. Lucas Ching, base on balls and a run scored. I've been blowing by some of these bases on balls, by the way. Alex Gower with 2, Bo Schooley with 2, Blaine Schliessman with 1, Lucas Ching with 1. Adam Ching, 1 for 5 with a run scored, and Jacob Tweet, 1 for 5. Pitchers. Alex Gower went 3 innings, gave up 8 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned. Kellen Bank, 4 innings pitched, 4 plus, we'll call it, 5 hits. 4 of those were in a row after being very stingy through the first 4 innings that he worked. Didn't record an out in his final inning on the mound. 2 runs, both earned, a base on balls and a strikeout. Gus Steiger, 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 strikeout. Jared Miller went 8 innings, gave up 12 hits, 7 runs. They were all earned, walked 6 and struck out 15. Also gave up the grand slam to Kellen Bank. Riley Rocheschadel, 1 inning pitched, 3 strikeouts. So I just noticed this. Jared Miller tallied 15 strikeouts. Riley Rocheschadel with 3. That's 18.
You're hitting on what I was going to.
Think about that, though.
Of the 27 outs, 18 recorded by strikeout, and you're going to say
that they put up 12 hits.
Right.
They were putting the ball in play a fair amount of time, but they were also coming up empty a fair amount of time. Some of the, I guess, notables, there were 3 guys on the Castlewood side with 4 strikeouts, 2 guys with 2 strikeouts, and 2 guys with 1, the way it looks for the 18. Yeah, so they came in bunches. On the flip side, there again only 4 strikeouts by the Tabor Bluebirds. They put the ball in play, but Castlewood was making the plays. Again, 3 errors on the board, 2 by the Ravens, 1 on the very first batted ball of the game, and 1 later in the game. Tabor only committed 1 error. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. The Eastern Dakota League tallies a win here in the first round. They punched their ticket, and they will face the Dimmick Emery Raptors in the next round. What's that? Sunday night, I believe, at 7:30. The late game Sunday.
Yeah.
So
should be a good game.
Yep. It very much should. I looked at this and I figured no matter who the 2 victors were today, you should have a really, really good matchup in the second round. I thought this was one of the top brackets for talent, and I don't mean to take anything away, but I just thought these are 4 teams that are so really evenly matched with good arms. Could have gone either way in the first game, could have gone either way in this game, but credit the Castlewood Ravens for a big victory here in their first time back in the State B tournament since 2009. They played in the Class A ranks for a number of years. And we read the bio for Dan Haug. This is his 501st win as a manager. He started his managing career when he started the Ravens in 1997. They were in the state tournament as a B team 1998 through 2009, the State A tournament every year from 2011 through 2019. Now they're back in the B ranks, and they get a big win here in the first round. So this is Brock Greenfield for Jody Brozick. We thank you for tuning in today. We've got more action coming at you tonight, but you won't hear this god-awful voice the rest of the day. Hope to have you tune in again tonight, and I will be back on the mic for a game tomorrow. So thank you for tuning in and for supporting South Dakota Amateur Baseball wherever you are. God bless.
Amen.
Good evening.